Just a reminder that yes, there is a free will, but there are also some things that are, let's say, fate, destiny, pre-written, or form of your soul contract, and this will give you kind of feeling of relief. We so want to predict the future things that we will live through, but running away from the present moment, no matter whether it's in the past or in the future, is just denying of your life now, because in some area of it you are not yet where you want to be. And the more you run away into the past or run away and ruminate about the future, the more it will be necessary for the solution to occur. It's also an insane way of living life, because you are losing its essence, and the essence of life is now. People who lost their essence are people who are easy to be manipulated with. So we witness now, let's say, the terror of staying young forever. I give zero fucks about that, because there are two options. You either die young or you are blessed to live to a certain age. I don't even dye my hair by choice, because I like how God dyed it for me, for this version of me. I love the most about myself that I never cared too much about what people think, say, or their nose in my business. I never cared about it, because I'm okay with myself, and the only approval I need and needed of and will ever need is approval of myself. In some areas, nobody has the right to put their nose in. It's just between you and God. And about these topics, be ruthless, because that's the place where you go at the end of this journey, when you finally have the meeting with the big boss, with the big guy from the sky. Be ruthless in protecting that space. Be ruthless in general in protecting how you think that your journey should look like. It's interesting how people let their yard be in all kinds of weeds, but they so love to peek in other people's yards and look how greener the grass is there. Mind your own business, and whenever you are looking up to someone or something, look up only for the sake of learning something from that specific situation, people, or person. What's also liberating is that when you realize that things that are most annoying for you in others, you have in yourself, but you're denying and neglecting those things and behavior patterns, and what you're obsessed and adore in others, you also have inside you, but you want that to be bigger. When I heard this, it was such a relief, because now whenever I catch myself to get pissed off from, let's say, specific behavior from some close people, I immediately pause and examine what's that pissed me now that I have inside me. And believe me, trust me, you will find it. This will evoke in you a beautiful thing, and that's to come from a place of compassion, unconditional love, understanding, and as you should, and I do, affirm, thank you God for making me just as I am, with all my flaws and good traits, positive traits. This point of view, when you realize that nobody is perfect, will also put you in a place of accepting everybody else as you now accepted yourself as a human who is incomplete, and as everybody else has good and positive traits. Good and bad traits, positive and negative traits. Nothing is ever lost. Whenever you make decision whether to come from a place of hostility or anger, fear, resentments, and primal state of being, or to come in any given situation from a place of love, always come and behave from that essence of life, and that's love. Wherever and whenever there is love, there is also kindness, compassion, understanding. The entire world might be against you, but if you have one person who radiates love, light, compassion, kindness, you're good to go. Literally, that one person will boost you and move you forward. And that's the beauty of those light souls, because they have some God-given sense to literally feel when people need hug, kind words, love, listening. Literally, and the art of listening is something that most and many need today. Many are anxious because they can't count on their fingers of one hand people to whom they can open their heart. That's what we need more. And the power that creates worlds and makes us all better, and the power that softens even the strongest and most closed hearts, is love. Love as the ultimate truth. Love as the meaning of existence. And when you have love, you're more present. You give to others what then is as form of feedback brought back to you. And that's why we whatever it is that we want to get, we must first give. That's how the law of life and resonance work. Never expect to get something that you're not capable to give. And observe where you are now having any kind of challenge. That just means that you are not giving more and most of that. We are closed off and we are not giving, living in a false assumption that if we give, there will be not enough for us. This is so false, because when you think that you have the least, that's when you should give the most. I also heard a great story about one of the thought leaders who said that when he was in New York, he decided that he will manifest abundance. And he was minding his own business, going about his day, and he found the coin. I'm also obsessed with coins. I have one here that I keep for a long time. It's a beautiful coin. It's a young and strong male body doing some hard work. It's representation of power and energy and creation, in a sense of creation. This is the other side. I turn the head upside down. This is the other side. It's a beautiful coin. I adore coins. And he said that he found a coin similar to, I don't know, he said that his coin was from 190.45. Mine is from 79. And when he googled the price of that coin, I don't know, his was something about $5,000, something like that. But guess what? If he wasn't present in the moment, his intention to manifest the abundance will slip through his day, because he wasn't aware, he wasn't present. But fortunately, this is a guy who is long in this personal development and inner work business, and he knows how the things work, and he was there when the coin showed up for him. That's the same with everything during your day. You can literally in the morning ask the question, specific question, to the infinite intelligence, and through the day you will with 100% certainty get the answer. But that answer will come to you in a form of, let's say, song that you will hear on your way to work, a certain message that you will see on a billboard. You will meet old friend who will start some topic, and during the conversation you will hear something that will literally give you the answer to your question from that morning. So more love, more awareness, most of all being married to the present moment, to the here and now. That's where all the blessings are in store, between two thoughts, between two breaths. It's interesting how everybody is trying to show up their most bright and shiniest side. That's all good, and as I said, always look good, not for others, but to feel good. You will immediately feel better when you do kind things for yourself, and that's the essence of self-love. To take good care of yourself, of those that you love, to put your wants and needs first. I needed long years wasted putting others first, until that literally ruined my health, to learn again as the baby learns first steps, how to literally pour upon myself unconditional love, how to put myself first without feeling guilt or shame or thinking that that's wrong. I remember that until I mastered this self-love, there is still work to be done, but I'm on my way. I remember that because I wasn't giving myself what's the most important, and that's that true, real self-love. I used to torture myself through other things, to overworking, to literally always be busy with something. And I later realized that that was a form of escapism, because I needed the most what only I and nobody else could give to me, and that's that unconditional love and understanding, and that when even I made some mistake, I don't be hard on myself, because that was the pattern I was growing up. All the people who were around me while I was growing up were, yes, they were warriors, but they also worried too much. I only have two important figures from my childhood who weren't like this, and I always looked up for them. And thanks to God and His grace, I became one of those favorites, because I now, whenever feel any kind of burden or struggle, or whenever resistance wants to pull me again on that unwanted side and that unwanted stream, which is upstream, I immediately surrender, and I literally affirm, I cast all my burdens to Christ inside, to God, because in the essence we're all like little gods, and the essence of Christ is inside you, inside me, and in everything that He created. When you start observing the world around you in this way, you literally are somebody who is living Christ consciousness, and that's what His intention was, and He is now speaking through me. Spirit, God, Source, Infinite Intelligence, call it as you wish. This movement here is me being channeled for Infinite Intelligence to speak through me. And He says that His intentions wasn't never to start a religion. His intention is, was, and always will be to remind every single person and every single soul on their unique frequency. Your unique frequency is your most valuable currency. Nobody is you, and that's your greatest power. So stop watching and observing what you don't love about yourself, and focus more about what's good about yourself. I wanted to say that comparing, it's like in what's working and not working in our lives. The same is if everybody's bad and one person is good, you're good to go. Why? The same is with things that are not working in your life. If there is one area, and there must be one area that's going great, focus on that and ignore everything else. And literally, by the magic and the law of least resistance, those areas that are not working, when you let them alone and get out of your way, they will put themselves in their place without any involvement from your side. You just need to observe and focus on what's working. The same is with seeing everyone bad, and if one person is good, and there must be one person who is good in your life, stick to that one person, and you will notice how more and more others become more and more good. Everything is about your focus, and that's that famous observer effect. Be mindful about where and to whom you are paying your attention and giving your attention, because what you put attention on, what you put your attention on, it grows. So do your best to most of your time be focused on good things in life, on appreciation, gratitude, on what's working instead of what's not. And know that it's okay when you, even after years and years of working on yourself and reading and exploring and thinking that you overcame everything, it's okay when some form of test comes, and it sure will. Just remind yourself that that's some echo from the past and glimpses of your old identity. That's no longer who you are. That's like old used shoes. Thanks for your service, but goodbye, and you literally forget about it. You express your gratitude for the service of your previous identity, of your previous self, who was stuck in collective consciousness, in reactive consciousness, and you know that that specific person, that old you, who thoughts on autopilot, who acted on autopilot, who was feeling on autopilot, that's no longer you. That's your old self who used to think, act, behave, and believe in certain way. Let it rest. Express gratitude and let go, and focus more on your new shoes, on your new identity, on literally becoming your vision. Because as I said, when you synchronize your nervous system into that place of alignment and feeling good, you literally become your vision, and your manifestations are automatic, like you breathe. Zero effort at all. They just come. They just come. You even forgot that you set those intentions. They are just showing up. Why? Because you are in alignment. And that's the essence and the most important message from all the people who are teaching, let's say, law of attraction or mindset. As David Bearwood said, protect your mind and your mindset as your life depends on it, because it does. And that's the truth. People think that everything about this topic is woo-woo shit, because they didn't get the essence. I thought also at the beginning that it's a woo-woo shit, and that all this is some privilege of two rich people who are boring, and they're now manipulating the masses. No, it's not. It's true, and I am telling you, but what's the most important is the feeling. You can't feel bad and attract good things. That's the point of all of us preaching how important it is to use any excuse to feel good, because feeling good will automatically manifest all your heart's desires. You are in alignment, you are at the highest frequency, where you are not chasing, you are just attracting. You are neither attracting no more, you're just allowing. What are you allowing? Allowing everything best that this life has to offer in exchange for you being you. That's it. That's how worthy and powerful you are. People many times think, I must do this, I must become something. No, you must be you, and as the result of you being God's highest form of creation, you just allow and witness all the best that life has to offer to be a part of your life. I wish this for you from the bottom of my heart, because that's how the journey of every soul should look like. Unfortunately, there are not so many who are awakened to this fact, to literally expect all the best. pay attention to how you feel. That's the most important.